Hello and welcome back to the Helmet Head channel, and welcome back to Japan, Osaka, where we arrived yesterday, picked up our hire bikes. But today is the big day, because we want to get out of the big city and we want to head towards Mount Fuji. And you're probably thinking, well, what's the plan? Well, being typical 11 out of 10, I don't actually have a plan other than trying to avoid the highways, the motorways here in Japan, and taking as much of the ruralness of Japan as possible. Other than that, I don't actually have a clue what I'm doing, what's going on, but we're going to get on the bike and we're going to check out Japan in true 11 out of 10 style. Well, we've loaded up the bikes and we are ready to go and leave Osaka. But you're probably wondering, what's going on? Where are we going? Well, I've got a man that knows all that information. I'm not going to put him on the spot at all in any way. So, Paul, here's the question, right? You've got one job to do, and that was to plan an 11 out of 10 trip. Where exactly are we going? Because you know Japan like the back of your hand. Go.
Absolutely, that way.
Cool, and that way there's lots of water, right?
Yeah, we're going to find some water, find a mountain. From there, we'll just find something 11 out of 10.
Cool, and really quick question, right? Big question in the world is, we are in Japan, we're on Japan bikes, made here, built here, loved by the Japan people. That's right, isn't it?
You are.
Can I ask a question?
Yes.
Do you like the Germans?
Oh, yeah, I like the German bike so far.
You're loving the GS or the Germans?
I am loving it. I got it.
Can you say Dankeschön?
Dankeschön.
More ammo!
No, I don't think I say that.
So this is his weapon of choice, the F800 GS BMW, the German Spitzer sponsor. I mean, look at this beast. Tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to give you a proper cool close look at the machines that we've actually got for this ride, because of course he's gone for the GS, I've gone for the Honda. Well, forget the Germans, because we're here in Japan. So let me give you the Honda NC 750X. Well, I'm sure that you can agree 100% that having a Japanese Honda is the best choice in the world, and at no point am I going to take the mick that he's on a German machine the entire time that we're here. But we are in Japan. This is our proper first day. We've had some sleep, we are awake, we are buzzing and excited, and we need to go and see what the Japan countryside is like and just check out the Japan people. Obviously put the camera in their face, speak to them in fluent Japanese like wang tang huang no. Anyway, I suppose I should get Paul to say the final words. The most important thing of all, Paul, go for it, go.
Yes, just stop messing around, let's get on the road.
Okay, point proven, let's go. Man Frank.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, switch the bike on. Anyway, side stand is up. Let's go, baby. Let's get out of the city. Let's get away from the chaos. But I feel like I'm on fire because I was so exhausted yesterday with the ridiculous travel that I think ended up being like 30 hours. I passed out, had the weirdest warped, weird night's sleep, as you could imagine. And now I feel like I'm wired because I kept waking up constantly, but I'm wired. So I'm just excited and wired that I'm here because it's kicking in now. But like I said to Paul, I was like, if we can get out of the city, then I reckon I'll be in my happy place. But I think it's going to be an interesting ride out. Right, let's see if we can get out of this barrier thing. Doesn't work. Uh-oh. Change. Wait. Bit of a nightmare, Not yet. Gotta be quick for the barrier, Quick. Ready? Let's go. Oh, that was mad. So I don't think they take bank cards. They take all kind of weird payment system here. Made that a little bit interesting. But anyway, we got the got the notes out of the frunk. Oh, the frunk's handy, especially when you're in a panic. Paid by cash. Anyway, we can't turn right according to this. It's a no turn righty. We've got to turn lefty. Right, let's escape the big city. Hopefully this is going to reroute me in a second. Alright, we're going down here. Okay. Down here. Yes. Not confused at all in any way. Oh, I've lost Paul. Where's Paul gone? There's Paul. Just touring the back streets. Oh no, I've gone wrong. Alright, let's keep going. It's fine. We're rerouting. What? No, that way. I'm completely lost. And I've just pulled away from the place. Not this way. At least we're seeing what, well, houses are like in the city of, I can't remember the name of the city name, it's gone out of my head already. I can't turn right down there, go this way. Osaka, I don't know, something like that. Right. Oh, apparently you can't go right there. Confusing. I think we've got to go left and round again. I think we've got to go left and go right again. I don't think we can go right here. No, this is saying we can, but look at the road. Well, it's a single line. That's what I meant, and we're about to cross it. We'll wait for the next set of traffic lights then. We're going to do that. Go up to the next one. Just going to cross, aren't we, when it goes red again? Right, they're slowing down now. It all depends how much gap they give us. That's why I don't think you can turn right there. No, let the lady cross. This way. Can't wait to get out of the city. I cannot wait to get out of the city. Look at that. Little pop pop. Little pop pop there, little pop pop. Pop 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 pop. So what we've put in the sat nav is there's this big lake, looks like a reservoir, looks huge, and then past it's a smaller one, and it says it's got gardens, etc. And I reckon it'd be picturesque and cinematic. So we've put in the sat nav to avoid motorways and avoid tolls, with the idea that we're going to see the rural side of Japan. Our aim overall in the next couple of days is to get to Mount Fuji. Now there, and where we're going is like the Alps of Japan, and it's supposed to be absolutely fantastic. We've been recommended another place to go afterwards that's completely the opposite way to the way we're going now. There's supposed to be unbelievable roads as well, but we're going to see how things go. So we're going to get out of this city and then I'm going to check back in, because as much as the city's lovely to see, it's slow going, it's boring, and I want to get out because I want to get into that 11 out of 10 adventure mode. So let's bomb, let's fly, let's get out of the city. Well, slowly out of the city, because you can never go fast, can you? I still have no idea what anything means, the signs or what I'm supposed to do, except from that man's, oh, he's flashing us across and he looks very important and not very happy. Anyway, oh, look at that for parking. This is what's crazy about places like Japan. They stack cars because obviously it's so busy. They make everything simple in regards to, let's just put them in a ramp and they lift up. It's all very compact. And completely changing the subject, I sat on a toilet today in the hotel room after eating some eggs for breakfast, and I walked up to the toilet. The toilet opened itself. I sat on it. The seat was heated. I didn't need, because I was quite hot anyway. Then it started doing all automatic stuff to my bum afterwards. So I feel violated, but very clean. Very clean indeed. Anyway, let me get you out of the city and let's get to where we want to get to. You all good, dude?
You've not been watching your sat nav, have you?
Yeah. Oh no. Oh, we got to turn around. Turn around. Okay. Sorry.
I just tried beeping and putting the indicator on, but
no.
we're miles away.
Oh. Anyway, let's get out the city. Well, this is a massive city, and of course it is, because it feels like we've been riding out of it forever. But also, though, look at that. Like, Japanese signs everywhere. Boy, that's really exciting, but you go on going, ooh, look at this, because they look cool. Yes. And we've passed officially our first McDonald's, so just like feels like being at home now, because I passed a McDonald's and it was 24 hours and it's very exciting. But I can't wait to get out. It's boiling hot. Every time we stop, it's like, oh, sweat. But as soon as we get going, it's nice, very nice, very good. What's going on here? What's that? Car parts now, tractor parts, mower parts. Robotic. Is that a robotic T? See that one there, right in the middle there? Is that a robotic something? It looks like roboticness, doesn't it? Anyway, it looks like a tools place. Nice. And there's minivans. Again, minivans everywhere. I love minivans. I want a minivan. Now I've seen so many. Look, one over there. Now there's so many minivans. Makes you go, I just want a minivan, because they're cool. I don't know why I've got a minivan fetish going on, but apparently I have. Anyway, power. Come on, baby, let's go. Let's get out of this city. There's that over there. It's like weird stuff everywhere. Is that a restaurant? Looks like something out of a film from like Mad Max, doesn't it? Oh, look, more restaurants. We're in the land of restaurants. Quirky restaurants. Oh my God, there's a scooter. What's wrong with you, man? Oh, a giant cat. Yamaha dealer. Oh, Yamaha. Look, another McDonald's. The McDonald's are everywhere. There was one like probably 1 kilometre back there. Now there's 1 kilometre this way. Oh, hello, braking. The muck calf. I could do with a coffee. I could do with a Japanese latte. Japanese latte. Oh, latte, I say. Oh, yes, I'd love a latte. Look, giant penguin. They must sell ice. Don't know why, but they do. They do now. Japanese man over there doing a handshake. Welcome to Japan. I think I've gone insane, but I love it. Come on, traffic. Become free. I'm bored of stopping. I want to ride my motorcycle in Japan. Look, that's not a minivan. That's a squashed car. A Honda box. Is that a Honda? Honda box. Because it generally looks like a box. It is. It's a box with wheels. They don't mess around in Japan. They say what it is. Bum, 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 bum. Start singing the blues. No, you need to be slightly this way. That's it. Just there. Thank you. In the middle. Einstein, lines go. I cannot wait to escape Osaka. Anyway, I can't wait to escape it already. I'm not a city person. I want countryside. I want to see. Now this is my vision, right? And I don't know why. And it's probably more China, or maybe it's Thailand. But going back to rice fields outside of Japan, because they all seem to do rice fields. I know I'm just now stereotypical, is that a word? The country, but I'm expecting that, or bonsai trees, loads of bonsai trees, like, I don't know, forests of tiny trees for their tiny minivans. Maybe that's what we're about to find. Anyway, let's keep going.
Well, I tell you what, getting out of the city is slow going. It was literally stop, start. We've been on the road for a good couple of hours at least, and we're only just sort of getting out. We went through Osaka, and then we went through where, Paul?
Kyoto.
Yeah. So we've still got a bit to go on these sort of mainish roads, but then we should hit the sweet spot, the countryside, and we're going to be into the afternoon. But the big question is, right, look behind me, like there's loads of these like minivans, right? I mean, is it me, or are you falling in love with the like minivan?
Yeah, they look good, don't they?
It's weird, isn't it? Like at home you'd be like, oh, but here you're like, oh, actually they look like amazingly cool. Especially the ones with the weird stuff on the back where they can put things like cows and sheep and stuff in, and rice and noodles. Yeah, I mean it's pretty good, isn't it? Anyway, with the city side hopefully done, because my bum's hurting from stop start. Hopefully we can show you some niceness very shortly, yeah?
Yeah, let's do it.
Fingers crossed. Right, let's get back on the road. Let's just hammer down a few more kilometres. It's kilometres here, not miles. And let's get away from basically these horrible city sort of roads. But look behind me, there is mountains. That is where we want to be, the mountains. I don't know what voice that was. Anyway, back on the road. Let's get some niceness. So as we're continuing down this highway to get to the Alps of Japan, we're on the 161, and what we've got is this absolutely stunning, I said about this almost lake, I thought it's like a reservoir, but that's just one unbelievable lake next to us. Look how massive that is. Is it a lake? I don't know what you describe that as, a massive water hole. Anyway, all the mountains and stuff. Now again, this road's not exciting as such, but that view's proper cool. It's just nice to come along near the water and get some wind as well. You feel the wind hitting me and cooling me down. It's so nice indeed. I'm getting there. I'm getting to my happy place. I can see it slowly but surely coming along. I can see big smiles happening very soon. Right, I'm going to continue on. I'm going to get, again, a few more kilometres underneath my belt, because I can feel that place coming, that place of amusement, happiness and excitement. Oh look, hang on a minute, there's like a Japanese water sign going on there, like a statue for waterness. Can you see that? How cool is that? Behind the bushy hedge thingy, my bobby. Anyway, shall we?
Close your eyes, hear the voice within, calling. This heavy load got under your skin, hauling. You got the white knuckles holding on it tight, keeping your feelings bottled up inside.
Well, at last, and I mean at last, because it feels like it's took forever to get here. It's 4:20 p.m. and it's mostly because obviously we've been through escaping a massive city, and then obviously the sub parts of the city, etc. And then the A roads, it has got pretty, and I am going to show you all the prettiness, but it was kind of like 50 kilometers an hour, so it's slow going still, but you kind of get in that chill mode. It's 29 degrees, so it's really hot as well. But we've arrived at our destination, the place I wanted to show you first here in Japan, to show you the prettiness, the amazement, and that's Lake Yogo. Yogo. So the Honda has been pretty much amazing. The seat for me is a little bit hard, but I think that's mostly to do with the heat as well. But look at it, isn't it beautiful? But most importantly, like I said, we've come all the way to this place called Lake Yogo, and look at this for a view. Look. So it'd be wrong, wouldn't it? It'd be extremely wrong if I didn't show you properly in 11 out of 10 style.
I was lost in the woods, under dust, and the fairies found me. And they led the way, they cleared the way to my heart. All the hurt, all the pain under the skin, I had fainted. They carried me, they cleared the way to my heart. Thank you to magic for rescuing me. Thank you to summer for fairies. Blowing glitter in the wind. brighter than the sight of a new wed bride. Oh, thank you to magic for rescuing me. Thank you to summer for fairies. Knowing glitter in the wind.
Well, that was nice to get to that beautiful lake, taking a bit more look of niceness countryside. The one thing we've noticed is very quickly from bright sunlight and roasting heat, the sun's going down super fast. We are at 5:30, and yes, we're in October while I'm filming this, the beginning of October, but the sun is going down quick. So we've booked ourselves into, I think, a hotel. There wasn't many choices for hotels. You can rent an entire kind of like little home here. It's all in Japanese, so it's hard to figure out exactly what you're renting, but you can like rent for about 100 quid a 2-bedroom house thing. I think it might be just 2 rooms, but anyway, there was 2 hotel choices that are not massively far away. One was really cheap at like 33 quid, but what that was a 2-star hotel, and again, being very British and lordly, I was like, Paul, we need to stay somewhere nicer than that. So I've booked us into, I think it's about it's a £70 hotel, and it looks quite nice. It says natural hot springs, or at least hot springs, something like that. But this episode has been, I thought we'd be out the city a lot quicker, and I feel like this is like escaping the city as an episode. But that's pretty much what it's been. Getting away from the city took so long, and everyone's so slow paced. What's lovely, I just wanted to get on roads like this, but the sun's going down as we do. But I'm hoping for at least the rest of these few kilometers and the next day or two, we're just gonna have this beautifulness, because look, the mountains are around us, beautiful greenery, trees, and it's just, I'm just hitting that happy place right now. I'm hitting that point of going, do you know what, I'm just glad to be at the city and where I belong. Mountain roads, beautifulness, the real Japan. And there goes Paul. He's desperate to get to the hotel now and dip his nuts into the hot springs. That's what I'm guessing he's doing, because he's flying. Ah, how cool is this? Very cool indeed. So our current distance, 26 kilometers, 32 minutes-ish. So this place I've booked is right next to the sea, but it looks like it's in like a busiest town, or hopefully not a mini city, because that tends to be, I think, where the hotels are. Oh look, tunnel. Oh, tunnel. Shall we do a bit of an exhaust blast inside the tunnel so we can hear the purr of this engine again? The just doesn't do it, does it? It still sounds like a little pussycat. So the bike, the Honda NC 750S, riding it today, getting to know it a little bit better. This is where I'm kind of at with it. I think it's lovely. It's a beautiful ride. I think the seat for me feels a little bit hard. Not that I'm reviewing it in any way really. And also it's like where the gear lever is, and then the centre stand is very close, so if you try and get comfortable and put sort of on your toes, you're touching the centre stand at the back of your heel. So I'm not sure yet. It's not won me over as a bike I'd buy, but it is smooth, and it is a Honda, and it is riding very nicely. Right, shall we get to this hotel, this city, and just chill, because I'm ready for a beer. A Japanese beer. Oh yes. Right, let's blast through here. Let's get there.
Thank you.
Yeah, do we pay?
私の心引き返す
Sorry, English? English?
English, right?
Motorbike, yeah. Thank you.
袋に閉じて恋路に移ろう
So we've arrived at the hotel. Now we're staying in a little town, I believe, called Tasuga. And this is, like I said, actually quite posh, I believe, for the area. But the Japanese, they like everything quite micro, don't they? So I'm going to give you a little bit of a tour of the room. But as you can see, that's kind of a double bed just there with a single pillow. I think it's their version of a single bed. Then you've got like a safe down here, a telly that absolutely nobody watches unless YouTube's on there. Oh, YouTube's on there, so I can watch myself in bed. How good is that? A bit of YouTubeage. Oh, it's loading in. Right, so again, I can lie in that bed just there and I can check out my Japanese YouTube channel. And then everything comes that you could possibly want. We have a kettle, we have drink with green tea. We have a microwave in case you want to microwave your noodles. We have a full-on fridge. Please, there's beer. Is there beer? Is there beer? No, there is no beer. Look, it's empty fridge. I mean, oh no, hang on. What's that? I don't know what that is. Japanese wild peach jelly. Japanese peach jelly and a bottle of Xingxiang Danwawa water. Very nice indeed. Now this is all lovely and there's a place to edit, but what I'm really impressed with, right, forget the editing and the very compact room, I'm going to show you something that is what I like to call the next level, because as we walk further down, inside here is the toilet, and yes, you have a shower. Lovely. Look at that, most sexiest lord in the world. And you got some posh soap. It's in posh room, posh soap. But hang on, check out this bad boy. This is the Thunderbox 2000. I mean, look at the controls on here. We've got heated bum seat. Think of it like the Karcher pressure washer of toilets. You press this here, look, and it jets you up the anus hole through here. This comes out like this. You press this here. I think they've all got a sensor on because I tried this the other day. Until I physically sit on it with my pants, it jets you up the bum, washing it. Or you can use it for drinking water. Apparently, this is this button just here. You press this and it sprays out here, and you can put your head down, and you can basically you can. And then you've got water during the night, freshly spring water. Apparently, I mean that is just the best toilet in the entire world. But no adventure is proper until we go out and get some amazing food, proper Japanese traditional food and Japanese beer, because that's what it's all about. Right, my bike's parked outside the front and apparently you've got a maximum of 2 hours, but you've got to park it around the back. So I'm going to go and move that. I'm going to get changed into my lordly clothes. Then we're going to explore a little bit more of this beautiful Japan town place and see what weird and wonderful food and beerage that we can have. So we're on the hunt to find a delicious dish here in Japan. Summarise the day, go.
Summarise the day.
Yep.
Hell getting out of the city.
Yep.
Awesome once we got out of the city.
What, 5 minutes?
For about 5 minutes, then it got dark. Hotel's nice. Yeah.
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 I picked the hotel,
It
didn't
was 11 out of 10.
I? It was 11 out of 10, it was. So let's find a delicious place here, and if we can find food. The one in the hotel opens at 9:30, I think it's what, 7:30, 8?
Yeah.
Something like that. So let's hopefully don't walk into the wrong type of shop thinking it's a restaurant, because I don't want no Japanese massages. So we've just been in the restaurant, and I couldn't talk while I was in there because it was playing very popular English pop music. Like everything that you know was being played. But when we went in, it was just lovely. So we got given this really kind of strange starter. I tried my best with the chopsticks, but the lady felt sorry for me pretty much. So she brought me over a fork, bless her. But anyway, we had this lovely little starter thing to try, didn't we? It was really nice.
Yeah, it was good.
And then on top of it, we had, I had, what was the dish called? Bologna? Something like that. I didn't know what it was at all. I didn't know it was beef. I didn't know what it was. It just looked cool in a pot, and I just went down the menu and looked at the picture and went, oh, I'll have that. So I picked that, and that was out of this world fantastic, and the beer was incredible, wasn't it? It was like proper Japanese amazing beer. And do you know what was really nice? What I really liked about the entire experience was that it was a proper Japanese restaurant. And I just think, do you know what?
You do realise
What?
that was a Korean restaurant.
So we've not had Japanese food.
We haven't had Japanese food.
Oh no. Well, we tried. So, what we're going to do now? What we're going to do?
Good.
It was very good. What we're going to do is we're about to go into a very dark bit. What we're going to do is we're going to go to a 7-Eleven and buy a bottle of wine and go back to the room because I think that's the right thing to do, don't you?
Yeah. I'm not walking funny because I just tied up my shoelace and it's coming down.
I've got,
Not in any way.
I keep saying to Paul to get in shot. He's got to come really close. It's almost like we're hugging as we're walking down the road. It's a bit weird, but anyway. Is he actually fallen over? Oh my god!
I told you I tied my shoelace.
Oh my god! Anyway, we're going to go to a 7-Eleven and buy a bottle of Merlot and head back to the room, and then we'll talk about tomorrow. And hopefully he'll make it. Hopefully. Well, I'm back in my compact hotel room with everything you could possibly want in true Japanese style. I think there's, I don't know what that weird thing over there is in the corner, but we have aircon, we have a fridge and a microwave in case you want one of those instant burgers in the middle of the night. But I have come back with a bottle of wine. I mean, look at that. It's very, very special. Paul has just gone to put some stuff on charge. I'm just transferring some footage over here. Does that even... Oh, it does come off. Look at that. Let's pour some of that. So, Japan. My thoughts of Japan so far. I mean, it's a proper interesting place because what I'm finding is what you've got this kind of very modern sort of new advanced culture and also this very old culture as well, where you see literally the polar opposite from this advanced cool modern stuff to these like really old retro sort of C90s and old cars and stuff going around, and it's a really unique and special place. Now I will definitely turn around and say today has proven, I mean, all cities are slow going, but that took us hours and hours and hours to get away from the big city. And then once you're out, everything's quite a slower pace of life, like speed of life, pace of life. And the thing of it is like, I reckon the average speed limit around here is 50 kilometers an hour, sometimes 70 if you're lucky. So you're not getting anywhere really quickly, but it's also really pleasant. I reckon today we've got probably, look, I was drinking this out of a coffee cup just there. How's the wine? Oh, it's very drinkable. It's not Japanese wine, by the way, because I think it's from Chile or somewhere. But anyway, yeah, sort of, I think we've broken the back of, you know, the sort of real city boring stuff now, and I think tomorrow is going to bring in some even more epic roads. I was definitely hit my happy place when we hit those twisters because I was like, yes, we're here. It's a shame the light was going down and we couldn't have more of a play, but I think tomorrow's going to be better. Now, Mount Fuji from here is about 350 kilometers. That doesn't sound a lot, but if you can only do around 50 kilometers an hour and you get stuck behind these little mini van things, then we might not get there tomorrow. We might not, but I think it's just going to get more pretty now. We sort of hit this mountainy area, and I think, like they said, call it the Pyrenees, not Pyrenees, it's the Alps. That's the word, the Alps of Japan. And I think it's just going to get awesome and more awesome. Now, Japan itself is like, there is no litter. There's no bins. You don't see bins lying around, but there's like literally no litter. So I think you'll get fined if you drop to one little thing on the floor. What's a good thing? It's lovely to be in a country that's so clean, so pretty, and the culture's so nice. I am determined to actually eat some Japanese food at some point. I thought we were generally doing that tonight. I was a bit like, really? It's not Japanese? But we will get some cool Japanese. At least I can say I've had authentic Japanese Korean food. So I'm going to go and chill now. I'm going to enjoy a couple of these mugs of wine with Paul because I think that's very, very important. I just want to say, as always, thank you so much for watching. I hope you're enjoying another world adventure, another bucket list place to tick off, because Japan is definitely that. And I just think
it's just going to get better and better, like I say. So I'm going to say goodnight, I'm going to relax now, and I'm going to see you in the next episode. So thank you so much for watching, and please like and subscribe to this video because it really does help the channel grow. And leave a comment, let me know if you're enjoying this series as well, because modern day, everyone seems to watch everything on telly and we don't get as many comments, so that would be really nice. Right, take care, and I'll see you tomorrow as we head closer and closer to this awesome Mount Fuji.